All right, Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushua, Ba'ashim Kakadash, double honor to the apostles of GMS, and sincere Shalom to the brothers out here pushing this truth and sincerity. Now, I want to go to this small clip, basically going to a shooting near George Floyd death site ahead of trial. It says one person died in a shooting at George Floyd Memorial in Minneapolis on Saturday as dozens gathered for a protest ahead of the trial of Derek Chauvin, which started on Monday. So I'm just go ahead and play the clip. I know. They treat the whole city like we're inmates, and they're just a bunch of corrections officers. We don't need to be corrected. We are policing you. We are done being policed.
There are those, Lord God, who have been crying out for you, oh God.
As someone who practiced law for nearly 2 decades and has made hundreds, if not thousands, of appearances in this courtroom, it's also sad to see that there's a need for this level of security for one trial.
At 5:45 p.m., Minneapolis police responded to a shot spotter activation in the area of 38th Street East and Chicago Avenue. Officers were then notified that a victim, an adult male believed to be in his 30s, had just arrived at Hennepin County Medical Center with a gunshot wound.
So I had the question: if they policing people, what are you doing about this? A guy done got shot. You saying you don't need police, and then you're crying, "Where's the police at when someone gets shot?" This is Psalms 82:5. It says, "They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course." And we can clearly see it. Because you got Edomites, and you got, of course, Edomite looking Jake mixed in with this whole BLM, and they're saying that we don't need police, we're policing you. But then y'all the same ones that's going to call 911 when somebody gets shot while you're rioting. See, you Jake just don't have no understanding. You just out of your wits. Because first of all, shit, I forgot what I wanted to go into. But it's for the fact that y'all still on this whole George Floyd thing. Y'all, first of all, I don't see why y'all Jake getting mad when y'all the same ones that's killing each other. Y'all never get mad when you shoot another Jake. Suck it. There we go. But y'all Jake never complain when y'all shoot each other, but it's only when a police shoot another Jake, that's when y'all want to get mad. And I wouldn't be surprised if there's no protest behind this guy getting shot, because I guarantee you it's about another Jake. And if it does become a protest, it's going to be a very small one. Because again, it's another Jake. It's going to be easy for that. Just put the guy in jail and you're good. Two birds and one stone are already gone. So y'all people keep trying to play the whole victim card. Is not working. We've been a victim for years, and y'all trying to do something about it. It's just not working. Actually, I could probably click off this. Now you got the one Jake that's saying that he's been to police and having to do trials and in the courtyards tons of times, and saying that it's sad that he's got to see this level of security being. Shit, you see the amount of Jake that always goes wild. Shit, I doubled the amount that Esau is putting up when it comes to Jake. This is 2 Timothy 2:4. It says, "No man that warreth entangle himself with the affairs of this life." And the reason being is because if we was caught up in into that movement, just like the other previous times that people would get caught up into those riots, people get shot. You get hit with the plastic, with the rubber bullet, and then you're bleeding. You might even end up dying or arrested. See, this is why we don't entangle ourselves with this mess, because it's not worth it. This ain't benefiting us. This ain't helping us get closer to our salvation. It's helping us. If anything, it's deterring us. It's to steer you into the wrong direction and to further into your destruction. That's how much of a difference being wise in this truth is, because you would know this movement ain't shit. This movement, every movement in this goddamn society hasn't been shit, because that's all it is. It's a waste of time. You people want to focus on BLM this, BLM that. You're not even worried about your own. You're not even worried about your own people. You're talking about Black Lives Matter. Meanwhile, you're shooting each other. That's the hypocrisy of our people. They take on the same hypocrisy as Esau does. And they try to be over here and tell us that we're not slaves. We are definitely slaves in this society. We are still bottom of the food chain. Why? Because, again, this is our curse. But you people don't want to believe that. You talking about no justice, no peace. You searching for justice in a wicked society. That doesn't. Number one, those two don't mix. Justice in a wicked society, that don't mix. Number two is that you want justice in the society so you can keep doing the same wicked things you're doing. Or if anything, you're trying to gain reference from your oppressor, that you want some form of recognition that you are loved in this society when you are not. The odds are against us in this society because, one, you have not only Esau down our backs that hate us, but you got these other heathens that come over that don't like us because they making businesses off our hard work. And I say hard work because that's all it is. It's hard work in this society because we got to bust our butts to even make a living. But then you got these foreigners coming in, opening up shops. And meanwhile, we don't even own a shop. But you people want to gain acknowledgement of your oppressor. Well, that guy that got shot, well, good for him. Because a lot more of you Jake need to die. Hell, if anything, because it said that when I read the description that he pulled up at a certain time, or I think even the video went into it. I just paused it a little early, but he pulled up at a certain time to attend the Black Lives Matter movement, and then he got shot. Well, for that, I say good, because he was attending something that was going to be the death of him. So this is Proverbs 10:14. Wise men lay up knowledge, but the mouth of the foolish is near destruction. And see, these people that's so caught up into this whole Black Lives movement, half of them will say they're Christians, but they don't do anything according to the Bible. And you got the other half that's just not doing anything, but trying to be out there rioting. And I'm pretty sure a lot of them have free times because if anything, they'd be at work. If they have jobs, which I'm pretty sure at least half of them do. But then they trying to skip work to attend this mess. Or if they not working at all because they so drugged up and everything. Goes to show you that the folly of this place is nothing. It needs to be destroyed. But you people want to keep uplifting and upholding a broken society, a broken city that's meant to be broken. See, when we out there, we're telling the fate of this land that the fate that's already been put in motion cannot be stopped. This whole scenario is going to keep getting worse and worse. We kept saying it. We kept saying it, or we're still saying it, that this is going to get worse. Y'all talking about no justice, no peace. Well, y'all might as well not even bother because like every time we've been right, it's just going to get worse. More Jake is going to be killed, and the police. If it's by the police, they're going to keep doing their killing. Hell, they can get an order. If anybody doesn't agree, shoot them on sight. What are you going to do then? You ain't going to have time to ride. And if you were to ride, you wouldn't last. Esau has the sword. Our people have nothing. Talking about you got black freedom fighters talking about they can make bombs and all the makeshift bombs and like, y'all, Jake, you still have nothing compared to what Esau's got. We are doing everything spiritually, but you guys want to do everything carnally. When Esau has the carnal upper hand. This is Proverbs 29 and 25. It says, "The fear of a man bringeth a snare," and this is the whole point of the movements. Not just Black Lives Matter, it's all the movements beforehand because they got the fear of man, which is why it's the only reason why they would decide to protest and riot, knowing full well they could actually be targets for any amount of reason. I mean, hey, we're targets. Just being in its truth, doing what we're doing, but we're not carnally going after Esau. We're not carnally destroying anything because we gotta be wise about this thing. We gotta be wise to go out there and teach this truth as much as we can. And to be able to do that, we gotta agree with our adversaries. If they tell us we gotta move from a corner, we move. There's other areas. We ain't gonna sit there and fight and protest or riot. I mean, that leads us closer to getting shot or being put in jail. We ain't being put in jail for the right reasons. That wouldn't even be considered a right reason. If anything, that would be a terrible reason to go to jail because we want to fight over a corner. It says, "But whoso putteth his trust in the Lord shall be safe," and that's why we're not in those movements because we put our trust in the Lord. He's the one keeping us safe. We ain't out there getting hit with rubber bullets. We ain't out there getting arrested for doing dumb stuff. We ain't out there vandalizing stuff to get arrested or shot. All we're doing is going out there with the Bible and telling things out like how it is. We ain't hurting nobody. So there's not much they can really do. But you riders, this is what y'all get. You got a snare because you fear Esau. You fear him so much you want his love and respect. But that's the snare. The snare is that you want these things, but it's never going to happen. You've been trapped into a web, a spider web, and you're just sitting there comfortably while the spider is coming to eat you, or he's already eating at you, and you're just sitting there. Not even trying to find a way to escape. But by the Lord's will, being in His truth, a lot of us brothers found a way to escape this madness. I'm talking about the sincere ones. You got the non-sincere ones that's in this truth that's trying to make a name for themselves But even then, they're going to fall into that web again. Because the Lord's going to do a sifting. And with this place close up, I'm not even talking about being destroyed, but when this place closed, you'll see it. You'll see that this place that you wanted to build up so much was for nothing. You wanted to make it big in this society, it was for nothing. And this is why we laugh at you people when you die, because you fell for the bait. You got bitten and eaten by the spider. And this is what you get. And Lord willing that me and various other brothers don't end up in that same predicament. Because that's really a scary thought, to you be caught up in that madness. And that's why Romans 12:2 says, be not conformed to this world. Why? Because of all the stuff that's going on here. None of this stuff is right. All the even the morals, what people call common sense, is not even right. Because we wasn't born in a righteous society to even know these things. We got the common sense of what Esau's God is, but not according to the Lord's. What the Lord's common sense is totally different from Esau's, and we can see that. But you people want to keep living in this place. Well, go for it, because the more you gonna see more of these clips of Jake attending these movements and getting shot. And well, I look forward to it. May that be, by the Lord's will, may that be more of these. So with that, that's pretty much all I want to go into with that. So with that, shalom.